do something else here real quick.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Milwaukee Brewers and the San Francisco Giants. Giants baseball is next. Johnny Cueto is on the mound for the Giants in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Into the box now, Lorenzo Cain. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off from Milwaukee, the center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
First pitch, 106.
The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low. The 1-1.
Nope, up there.
Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He brings a .353 batting line. He also has 1 home run. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Yelich is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson's on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Here's Ryan Braun now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here's the pitch. Two out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Brandon Woodruff, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time.
All right. What's going on? What is going on? Who the hell's all in here today? Anybody in here yet? All right. All right, we're going to play a little bit of franchise mode from last night. If anybody's in here, tell me if my mic's okay. Hear me all right? That'd be much appreciated.
Welcome to
Right. What's going on? Anybody in there?
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Hyunjin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy was pretty good in his last one. He lasted into the 7th inning. He ended up taking the loss, but he pitched awfully well, and sometimes a line score can be deceiving. He pitched much better than taking a loss pitching into the 7th inning.
Digging in, Ketel Marte. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And that's in there for strike one. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Hit in the air to center field.
Here we go again, swinging at every fucking pitch like I was early yesterday.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Yankees nothing. Orioles coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Dustin May will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good, and when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times, but it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. And he can't catch the corner here,
This
so he's behind
motherfucker
3-1.
cannot throw strikes right now. This should be
back in the
fucking
driver's
interesting.
seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor.
There we go.
3-1.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Michael Gigliotti is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
In my opinion, one of the toughest
Where was
pitches in the
that
game
at,
to
Blue?
square up.
Come
Just a
on.
heavy sinker with good downward action.
Fouled away.
This is going to be a long day if I can't locate.
And another foul ball. Swing and a
There we
miss
go.
as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini.
Son of a bitch.
And that one is gone.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He comes into this one trying to keep up the hot pace. Well over 400 here to start the year. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Line drive to center field.
Nope.
Gigliotti is there, and he has it for the first out.
I got to start taking pitches again.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Here's the first pitch to him.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. Line towards center field.
My ass.
Gigliotti is going to have room out there as he puts the bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Frank Schwindel.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ooh,
and this is off the second base bag. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, talk about a rough one for this guy. Falls behind in the first inning and back-to-back singles here in the second. This could be a short night for this pitcher.
Yeah, they're passing the baton on the offensive side, putting it on this pitcher early.
2-0 now. From the belt, the pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there. All even now, 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Couldn't hit the broad side of the barn right now.
Runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
The catcher.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jake Rogers. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 1-0 pitch. The bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. In now, Robbie Grossman. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. In there for strike 1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2. Schwindel on third. Alberto on at second with 2 down. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lifted down the line in left.
Come on, stay in there, stay in there.
And
damn it.
No one will track it down. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. From the stretch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And it's 1-1.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
The 1-2 pitch. Popped him up.
Got
Franco
lucky there.
over to his right. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So digging in, Wander Franco. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
There we go.
And he will coast into
there we
second
go. I
with a
needed
leadoff
that.
double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he
Come on, we
buries
gotta
something in
advance
the
that
dirt
runner.
right here.
Hit high in the air.
We'll take
There it
that.
goes.
See ya.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Scott Kingery stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now the 1-0.
Nope, outside. Ball 3.
His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 3-0 pitch on its way. A strike, and it's 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
Come on. Don't swing nothing bad.
Takes this the other way to right.
Oh shit, that's
He
gonna be
lays
3.
out for it, but he can't pull it in. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get
There
in
we
there
go.
safely.
Fuck yeah.
The right fielder, number 21, Ketel Marte.
To the plate now, Ketel Marte standing in from the right side as
Damn,
he
he
takes
called
strike
that.
1.
That was inside.
Runner at third here, nobody out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 0-2 delivery. Into center
There we
field,
go.
line drive base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself,
All right.
and come through in a big
All
spot.
right.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Number 27, Mike Trout.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. That's inside. 2-0. Trout is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus. Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Roy. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit through the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Damn it,
and as
damn
the
it.
batter
Come on.
right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, truck run.
Oh shit. he
And
can
that'll get
that.
through into center field for a base hit.
Why didn't he
And this
put
will
his
add
glove
on to
down?
their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Everybody has bad days at the office, including starting pitchers. He's given up 5 runs in this inning alone, and you have to wonder how long the manager's going to stay with him. Not long, I would bet.
Damn it.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. Schwindel over to his left. And that's the first out of the inning. So digging in now, David Bodie hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. He's ready. Now the pitch. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Wander
Stepping in, Wander Franco, and their runners at the corners now.
Aye.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side
All
is
right,
retired.
good inning. Good
All
inning.
in all,
We'll take
10 men come to the plate and 5 score. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees lead this one 5-2. Leading off the inning, Fernando Tatis Jr. as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
A ball and 2 strikes to the
Come on.
Orioles shortstop.
Come on.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Man, he's fucking wild.
And a
There it
changeup
is.
swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Trey Mancini is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1 pitch. Fouled off. Hit hard to the right side.
Damn it.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes the only thing that matters.
Francesco Lantigua will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes.
Come
Too much
on.
bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Hard hit ball to second. He gets dirty, but he
Damn.
can't make the play. It's a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The bat, the first baseman.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about
There it
where
is.
it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there. Give his deep.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Orioles leave 1, and the deficit remains 5-2. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
No doubt about that, Mac. That was
Oh
High
shit.
in the air and deep to straightaway left.
He's going
Left
deep
fielder
again.
looking up to the track to the
It's
wall.
gone, baby.
Gone to lead off the inning.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
And in steps Scott Kingery. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. This one's down to third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The right fielder, number 21.
Now at the plate, Ketel Marte. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Fly ball.
Nope.
Not particularly deep. Mancini
Nope,
moving
nope,
back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
There we
And
go.
this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
So now to the plate,
Nope.
Mike Trout.
Damn it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Gotta work the
Gigliotti
count.
will get there, and he puts it away to
Gotta work the
retire the
count.
side. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 6-2 New York. Coming to the plate now, Hanser Alberto. He reached on a single in his first try.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Now back.
One out now in the Orioles' fourth, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. Hit back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a
Wow,
good pitch,
called that a fucking
the ball's
ball,
gonna
really?
find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game, and he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-1 home. He takes strike three
he
called
called that
on the
strike.
fastball, and there are two away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-2 is swung
There we go.
on and missed. He got him on strikes. One left for the Orioles. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters, from their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in, the power hitting first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Going back is the left fielder to the track,
gone.
and it's gone as they add still another.
He gone.
Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. There's a look at the
Alright. Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
The final line for the Orioles starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
A ball and a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Pitch on the way.
Full count, 3-2.
Baron.
Lifted into center field.
Gigliotti
Is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now
Ready now, Wander Franco. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. No balls and 1 strike. Lopez, a native of the Dominican Republic. He was a 21st round pick during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Yankees 7 and the Orioles 2. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Fernando Tatis Jr. comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Two runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Lays off 2-2 now. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 2-2 one more time. High and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping into the box, Trey Mancini. Last time through was a base hit. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Weak grounder down the line at third.
Dude.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his third knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his third knock of the game, that's awesome.
Francesco Lantigua is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Frustrating as hell.
2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. There's ball 4.
Wow. Gonna call that ball.
Settling in now, Frank Schwindel. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here. Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Popped him
There
up.
it is. All right.
Severino has a play, and that retires the side. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We're through 5 here at the
Hang on.
ballpark.
I'll
The
be right
Yankees
back.
are out in front, 7-2. Pedro Severino will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one.
Never mind. Damn dogs keep barking.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Scott Kingery.
Here comes the first pitch. Scott Kingery is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Lifted into the air to shallow center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Number 21, Cattell Marte.
Into the box now, Cattell Marte. And he puts it on the ground to second. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the veteran 3rd baseman, Hanser Alberto.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Number 57 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 57.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And that misses 1-1. Here's the pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. This is foul right side. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
A runner at first with no outs here.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Jake Rogers is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. On the ground is short. This could be 2.
Yeah, throw it off the fucking
pulls him
bag.
off the bag, and he is in there. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Robbie Grossman.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. And another crisis is averted here as the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 7th inning ready to roll, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder.
It's gone.
Onto the lawn and gone. And that's a special home run. Francisco Lindor continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect.
Now batting, the center fielder.
At the plate now, Mike Trout.
Damn
Popped
it.
him up. Rogers
Damn it.
moving to his left. 1 out.
Now batting.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase.
All right.
He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Josh Bell. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home. Last half of the 7th here, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Michael Gigliotti.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he takes a cold strike 1.
Look out, 21.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Ground ball foul down the left side.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Now a ball lined to the left side. The 2-2 one more time. Hit out towards second. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know,
yeah,
I think
plenty,
there is.
Plenty of evidence there.
Okay, umpires look ready,
dumbass.
and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned.
Emilio Pagan takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. And that misses ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Pagan. It's pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it.
Oh, yeah.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone! So here's Trey Mancini as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2. Got him.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Francesco Lantigua is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
A 3-0.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And it's fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a hit. Marte gloves it.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. Ready to begin the 8th and set to go as the third baseman, David Bodie.
The third baseman, number 13, David Bodie.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to left, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Standing in now, Wander Franco. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
drives it out to deep right center field. Mancini moving back at the track, the wall, into the bleachers, and gone.
All right.
Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Roll. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Schwindel waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game.
And that last at that when he went deep.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Digging in now, Hanser Alberto is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
The third baseman, Hanser Alberto.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Jose Leclerc will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Jose Leclerc.
First pitch on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Give me 1 second.
He will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long.
Number 1.
Garrett Hampson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Down and away, ball 1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Ready now for Baltimore, Jake Rogers. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Digging in to try it again, Mike Trout. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Chopped at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Line toward the alley in left center. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit.
Now that designated hit, Josh Bell.
Stepping in now, Josh Bell, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
All right.
The third baseman, number 13, David Bodie.
At the plate, David Bodie. Hit in the air to center field. Gigliotti is there, 2 gone. Ready to take his hacks again, Wander Franco, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Two down, runners at first and second. Count even now at 1-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And the 2-out threat will not. Here's Robbie Grossman starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Drew Pomeranz will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Behind 0-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. And there's one gone to start the bottom of the 9th. Coming to the plate now, Michael Gigliotti, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting.
Orioles down to their final out, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
High and deep to right center. He brings it in, and the Yankees have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
10-3 at the end of this con.
All right. Well, I think we're gonna end it there for now. I'll be back on later tonight. Y'all have a good one now.